I'm humbled to think that I have an opportunity to be involved in leadership in this community with people like this, who generally want to do better, who generally want to help. It's just so fantastic. And to look toward the new year, going into 2023, with a whole new start. And there's uncertainty. There's always uncertainty. We don't know what interest rates are we going to see in that. We don't know whether or not there's going to be a recession or what that will look like. But I do know that Winkler is going to step into it with hope, with optimism. I think there's a lot of good things coming. We have a number of different projects that we continue to work on. I know we say wastewater, and everybody will say we've heard that for years, and we have. But there is a creative solution, and we're getting closer to one. We have a recreation expansion that we're working on. We have the $8 million that Canada provided to us. We're hoping that Manitoba is going to participate in that as well, to be able to redo our Centennial Arena and to be able to make that what it should be. It was always part of the plan to do that together with the Meridian Exhibition Centre, with the hope that this phase 2 would be able to have some funding towards it. And Canada did come on board. We're fingers crossed that Manitoba will as well. We're hoping that that's a 2023 project. We also have a water project that we need to work on, and we seem to have both ends of the water right now, a challenge, making sure that we have enough fresh water here ourselves. We're, of course, a partner in Pembina Valley Water Co-op, and they provide the water, but we're looking to build for our future here. So there's an expansion coming in the not-too-distant future in that regard. So there's a lot of exciting things happening, and there's a challenge in trying to build our budget around all of these things, and a budget where we deal with the same inflationary pressures here that everyone deals with at home. So when we look at those kinds of things and try to figure out what that looks like, it's going to be pretty tough to build our budget in January. I'm happy that we have a great team at City Hall and a good group of councillors around the table who are going to help us figure that out. But it is going to be a difficult process to get to a place that allows us to build the community that we want, but still be very responsible with the dollars that we ask for our community for.
And it just seems that Winkler keeps transforming everywhere you look. You see Main Street, it keeps being beautified, people that are working to do that. There is all the development that's happening north of Highway 14, that is continuing, and of course the industrial park. And just to see that businesses and companies are still seeing that Winkler is the place to develop and start business. And if you look at Icon Industries, how they are going to be doubling in size, what does that say for Winkler, in your opinion?
I think the biggest thing that I see as businesses grow and as they continue to invest into the community, it gives us a sense of pride that people are prepared to invest their community, their money into their community. It is not an easy decision for a business person or an entrepreneur to decide to gamble their future on growth in Winkler. We take that very seriously. But we also know that we need that investment into our community to continue to grow. We need to make sure that we are creating an atmosphere that makes that possible. We also know, though, that all of those investments require people. We have to make sure that there's housing. We have to make sure that there are people to fill the jobs. When I talk to businesses in our community right now, when I talk to the Chamber, I'm told that there are at least 1,000 unfilled positions in Winkler today. There's 1,000 jobs. So there are jobs here. We just have to make sure now that we're able to attract the people, whether that be through immigration, whether that be through other people coming to our community from the rest of Canada. We have to make sure that there are houses for those people. And it's not a uniquely just Winkler problem. The entire southern Manitoba group has been blessed with a good a good place to do business. It's a good atmosphere to be in. We feel privileged that our business community chooses Winkler on a regular basis. We want to make sure that we step into that and that we make that a good decision when they do.